Live feed on, video feed on. Time for the next Heat 2 race then. The 2025 Retro Karting Australia SA State Titles. Clubman Heavy make their way out. All present and correct then, as they make their way round on the first sighting lap in Clubman Heavy, heat number 2. We have in 1, Benjamin Butt, 2, Chris Davis, 3, James Taylor, 4, Chevy Cooper, 5, Bryce Hanson. They are the drivers. It will be Taylor and Hanson from the front, remember. Ignore the timing because it is in number order on the timing, so that's not where they will start. Very, very interesting battle from the front. Clubman Heavy could be mighty interesting. They will get one more roll up. Then it will be ready to go. Clubman Heavy then start to form it up now. And this one will be the official formation lap. Through measure works and on to keep your books they go. Now all formed up and ready. Brown Stable Karting. Down Ryan's Auto Electrical. We are ready to go into pulse tuning, and they line it up and get ready to point and shoot. Clubman Heavy, Bust, Davis, Taylor, Cooper, Hanson. About to hit the loud pedals and turn fuel into noise. Ladies and gentlemen, fire in the hole, green, and away we go. Taylor gets a cracker. Whoa, coming together. Hanson had to avoid him. Davis gets through the middle. Hey, diddle, diddle. Davis right through the middle. And he goes to the hole shot. Seeing Hanson and Taylor having a coming together. And Chris Davis says, thank you very much. I will have that. Davis leads, Hanson to 2. Taylor 3, then Bust. Then it is Chevy Cooper at the rear. Down they head through pulse tuning. Now they come on to the front straightaway of Jackson by Design. Who's going to make the first move on Chris Davis? I think it's going to be Hanson. Brycey! Oh, guy gets it done. He goes through. Bryce Hanson made it stick, and he wasn't giving it up either. Once he'd forced his way alongside, he was having to hold firm. Hanson, Davis, Taylor, Bust. Chevy on the tune. Chevy Cooper. After Benjamin Bust is now starting to line that thing up, and still in the 42-second laps while the leaders are in 40.9s. So this will now start to really motor. Hanson looking at who's behind him. Goes into the 39s. And James Taylor goes to 2. Davis down to 3. Now Taylor's after the leader. Opened up a gap already. Hanson, Taylor, Davis. Bust now getting hassled by Chevy. Chevy's after him. Oh, Chevy on the brakes. Pulled it right up behind Bust. And he's almost had him. But Benji having to hang on for grim death. Here comes Chevy though. Chevy Cooper looking. Does he go inside now? He holds where he is. Benji Bust holds him off. Round they head. Heading through BR, Kart Sport, into Measure Works. Then down Keep Your Book. Chevy! Inside, gets it done. He gets it done on Benjamin Bust. And makes it thick. Chevy now up to 4. into 5. Leader still. Hansen, Taylor, Davis. You 1, 2, 3. Down. Jackson by design into Copperhead. Now it's onto BR Kart Sport. Then they come back on themselves, heading towards the pits through Measure Works and Keep Your Books. Then it's going to come back past me into Stable Karting. Hansen in that flashy suit of his. Hansen, Taylor, Davis. Down Ryan's Auto Electrical. Followed by Cooper and Bust into Pulse Tuning. While the leader's already coming back again. Half race distance achieved. The gap from 1 and 2 is 1.105 seconds. But Hansen just put together the quick time. 38.079 to a 38.089. Nothing between these two. And Taylor right now. Oh no, Benji Bust, 30 for 30, goes to the grass. And if you're spinning, you ain't winning, Benji. Benji takes the head, bit of work to do. He's in the 39s, so up to speed now with Chevy. But Chevy now has a much bigger advantage over him. While the lead, 37.966, and James Taylor first into the 37s. The gap is a second. Can he reel him in? Can he pressure him? Round Pulse Tuning onto Jackson by design. Then into Copperhead through the left-hander now onto BR Car Sport. 37.966 becomes 37.9. He's brought it back to 0.7, and James Taylor is reeling in Bryce Hansen. He's getting closer and closer. He's reeling him in and absolutely getting after him. Taylor closing in on Hansen. Lap number 8, they're on 2 to go. Here goes Davis. Here comes Chevy. Hanging out because the hands are killing him. He's got aching hands as Chevy. And so has Chris Davis. So all of them struggling with a little bit of cramps for sure. And clearly a problem for them. 0.739 now. There goes Hansen. Answers back and does the quick time. But look at that gap, it is visibly closing. 0.739. Here's Chevy. Has he got the aching hands? Yes, he has. Yeah, it's aching. He's giving hand signals. And the leaders see 1 to go. Last lap time. 0.596, and again a quick time for Taylor, 37.833. He very nearly caught him. That is a good show, and just what the doctor ordered. Down into Pulse Tuning they go for the last time. Your Clubman Heavy Heat 2 winner, Bryce Hansen. Second, James Taylor. Third, Chris Davis. Fourth, Chevy Cooper. Fifth, Benji Bust. Well done to the heavies. Heat number 2, done and dusted then. Chevy brought it home. And Benji over the line now, takes the flag. His quick time was a 39.879. So getting there. I'll be back with the next live heat number 2 very soon.